Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Craig in the chat. What's up, Craig? How are you doing? Hopefully you can hear me okay. I am excited. We're gonna get this stream started. Welcome in. Doing good. A little on the cool side this morning. Nice. It's a little cold. I'm in Oklahoma right now, so it's a little, chilly here as well. I don't know what you got drinking right now, Craig, but I just made some coffee. What? Excuse me. Wow. But I just made some coffee. I'm drinking some peppermint mocha. I'm just kind of in a mood. What's up, David? What's going on? Excited for today. So let's just jump right into it. But Craig, super glad that you're here. Zach, good to see you. David, good to see you. Welcome to today's stream. This is the second part from last week's stream. So last week, David is in the chat right now, saying hi to David. Thank you, sir. Saying hi to David. Last week, we talked all on kids media, kids resources. So within these free resources that we're giving out today, we made available some kid resources, and you can check that out. We have a link. Zach, if you could drop that link. Peppermint mocha for the win. Yeah. 100% from the win. But we're excited. We gave some kids resources out last week. You can get those today as well. But if you missed that whole thing, check out last week's stream. It's available right here on the channel here. But today we're going to talk about media. We're going to talk about media and websites, actually. So today's stream is a little bit different than last week. Last stream, we had David on here. We kind of went through a presentation, showed some of these resources, showed you what you get. And today it's just gonna be me, solo E. It'll just be Tim Cross. That's me. And welcome again to the stream. If I didn't introduce myself, my name is Tim Cross. I am the media director here at Sharefaith. Very excited for today's stream, because I can't wait to show you kind of the things that we have available and the resources that you're gonna get, but also some of the cool things that you get with Sharefaith Media, which is pretty cool. And we're just gonna jump right in. I don't see why we should wait any more. But Craig, super glad to have you here, man. If you have any questions at all, please let me know in the chat, and we will jump into it and answer them. So yeah, welcome. Let's just kind of cover some of these resources that you get. So yes, here's the graphics. So here's the free resources. If you go to that website, sharefaith.com / Christmas, you'll get an access to these. But this is kind of just a little bit of the taste of it, a little bit of the taste of some of the media resources that are going to be included with this. This is like a worship background that you're going to get. You're going to be able to use this in your church this weekend if you want to. Works really great with Christmas themed lyrics, songs, those types of things. We also are giving away a countdown video, which you get access to. So another great resource for you, all free. We just want to bless you. As you guys know, I shared this last week. Our goal here at Sharefaith is to empower you to do the work of the ministry. It's to kind of partner with you as a company. We're all believers. We all believe in the gospel, and we want to help and do our part. And that, we believe, is through this technology that we have through resources like media resources, kids resources, but also the websites. And we're going to get more into that in a second. But yeah, you get this free cool 5-minute countdown as well, which is pretty heckin' awesome. But today we're talking about kids, today we're talking about Christmas resources for your adult services, media resources, church media resources for Christmas, and some things like that. And I want to show you the gambit of what we got at Sharefaith. Now, when I was originally kind of putting this stream together, kind of planning like, hey, what do I want to cover? What do I want to talk about? I recognized really fast that it would be really difficult to just do a presentation on it. So instead of just doing a presentation on it, I'm gonna go through this stuff live and just show you what we have and the power of what you could get available if you signed up with a Sharefaith membership. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully everything is working. I am on media.sharefaith.com. So I'm going to drop this right now in the chat so you can kind of view with me. Now, I selected... Man, this music is good. Hopefully you guys like the music too. So that's exactly where I'm at. It's all of our Christmas title graphics. So with Sharefaith, one of our big goals is to release regular content every week. And that ranges from title graphics all the way down to social media graphics. We even have old clip art that we have from like years ago that you can get if you want that. If you're into the clip art, you want some clip art, we got the clip art for you. One of the biggest thing that we have though is video graphics, worship backgrounds, church motion graphics, mini movies, that sort of thing. So let's just kind of talk about the product right now. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, please let me know. We have made a full set available to you, and that's those free resources that I was talking about earlier. Just type exclamation mark, I think, resources in the chat. Let's see if that's correct. See if our bot is working today. Exclamation mark resources. Survey says maybe. I don't know. We'll move on. Oh, now that I have this cool thing, I can actually just show you what you get right here. Sharefaith.com/Christmas. Here's these beautiful resources that you get. So this is the pack that you get. You also get some Christmas stuff and some church motion graphics. So this is pretty awesome. All you got to do is give us your first, last name and email, and you'll get access to that. But let's talk resources. So one of the big things that we have here at Sharefaith in media is the title graphics. This is like your main graphic that you would use for your sermon series or for your website or your marketing on your social medias. Like everyone is, it's kind of themed around an idea, and we have tons of graphics. So Christmas is the big one that's coming up. These are Christmas resources. So I just kind of search Christmas title graphics, and we get all of these and it just goes on, right? We have graphics for days, and it's a huge variety of theming. Now, one thing that's really cool is a lot of these come with videos. So you kind of click in, you see what we got. So in this case, it's come home this Christmas. So you have all of these download options. You can get the PowerPoint in a standard def 4K option. You can get the Photoshop file. I'm going to talk a little bit about this custom design here in a second, but it also is included in this kind of pack that we talk about. So in this case, for this one, we have the full kit and caboodle. We got a trifold bulletin. We got a flyer. We got a church bifold bulletin cover. We got a newsletter that you can get. We got like background options. So like, let's kind of peek in on this guy. We have, I mean, just all sorts of things. Here's like a bumper video. So this is just the background. You can use this for just a various things right there. But then like, here's a video you can kind of check out. So you can use this to kind of introduce people in on your weekend service, which is pretty heckin' cool. All of these kind of come in a variety of options. Now, some of the older graphics come in like SD, MPEG, SD, WMV, HD, and 4K in this no text. You will notice that a lot of the newer videos actually just come in the MP4 HD. That's because your presentation software can actually just convert these files to make it work for you. So there's no need for these SD files anymore, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is the power of church media, of Sharefaith media. And it is, I mean, it is literally whatever you need. And one of the things that we love here, and this is kind of what we try to do, is with our library, we are trying to make it so that it is kind of just a starter point. If you're a graphic designer out there and you're sitting here and you're looking and you're like, hey, I really like these designs, but you know, I think I could probably design a lot of these on my own. And you know what? I believe in you. You know, I used to work at a mega church. I was their graphic designer. I was eventually their creative director. And one of the things I wish I had access to or resources to was just basically the ability to find a starter design that I like, tweak and tool it for whatever I need. And that's something that we offer here at Sharefaith. So each of these designs comes with a Photoshop file. So if you're a designer and you're like, hey, I love this come home, but I want to change the text on it, or say you want to go, let's see. say you're like this. You're like, I love this design, but I want it to say something different. Well, you do have the ability to download a Photoshop file, open it up in Photoshop, tweak and tool it however you want. But say you're not a designer. Say you don't know how to use Photoshop. Well, we got the solution for you too. So this is what I'm excited about. So this custom design button, this kind of button right here, if you click this, it'll open up. Now you have to be a member, but it'll open up our custom designer tool. And this is something that I think is one of the things that makes Sharefaith stand out in a big, huge way. So you don't have to have Photoshop to customize these designs. You don't have to have a ton of experience in these design tools to customize these designs. If you're like a lead pastor or you're a worship pastor and you're just trying to figure out this thing, and you really like this design, you can customize the design. And then it's literally a matter of just coming in here, selecting the text option and saying, hey, I want to change this and I want it to say Merry Christmas. Boom. And I want this to say this text down here, this service text down here, I want this to say from Hope Church. And then say like, hey, you know, I want this text to be maybe a bit bigger. Well, you can select both of these layers over here, very similarly to Photoshop. Oh, wrong button. Very similarly to Photoshop, and you can literally just scale these things up. So let's see, I think it's, let's see, Merry Christmas. And then we're gonna go over to this text. And my brain is failing me. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is right there. And you can just kind of scale this text up, scale this text down, however you kind of want it. If you want it to fit it a little bit better. Boom. Merry Christmas. And kind of move it where you want. Awesome. We're going to do the same thing with this text down here. We're going to grab this text tool, select this, and we're just going to make it bigger. Let's just make it bigger. And maybe we want to change the color a little bit. Let's make it. Let's make it maybe like a red color, matching this red over here. Let's try again. I have to select okay. Boom, boom. So here we have, in less than like, I don't know, a minute, we've customized this design for us. And I think this is one of the things that is pretty heckin' cool. It can get really complicated in this designer, because what's cool about this membership with Sharefaith is you get basically access to a tool that is the equivalent of a Sharefaith. But if this confuses you, you can just go simple mode. So I'm turning off advanced mode, just going to simple, and it just simplifies everything for you to kind of make it easier for you. As Tim would say, it's heckin' easy. It's heckin' easy, Zach. It is. It is. It's one of those things about Sharefaith that our goal is to make it universal so that anyone can kind of jump in at any point in your, no matter where you are in the kind of spectrum of designer to, you know, maybe you're the receptionist. We have a lot of members that, you know, it's a smaller church and it's just the lead pastor and the receptionist essentially. And the receptionist is that go-to person where the pastor's like, hey, you know, we need a graphic for this weekend. You know, can you check out Sharefaith and find something, and can you have it say this? They can jump in and kind of tweak and tool this thing to however they need it, and that's all built into a Sharefaith membership. So we've integrated this custom design tool in a really, really cool way. But if you just wanted like a Photoshop file too, you can download the Photoshop files here. Now I'm going to make my screen a little bit bigger so you can kind of see what's going on. I want to show you some of the other options that we have available. So I'm just going to cover the products that come with Sharefaith Media, and I want to kind of show you all that you get. So we've talked about title graphics. You get backgrounds as well, which is pretty cool. So these are just images that you can download, put text over, whatever you want, but these are just standard images that you can download. You can search, you know, Christmas themed in here. And you get some Christmas backgrounds and use them however you want, which is pretty cool. You also have social media graphics. This is really cool. So jumping in here, our whole thing with social media graphics is to make it so that it's kind of like a stop the scroll mentality. We want to give you the tools that you need to help engage your church on social media. And we do that through quality designs by our design team, like this design, which is always leave people better than you found them, hug the hurt, mend the broken. And it's just kind of like this cool idea around it. You get the Photoshop, you can download the zip, which is just the images of it. We also have, this is one of my favorite recent designs that we did. How do you take your coffee? Like just a way to get your audience to engage, which is kind of cool. And post these up on your social media. They come in landscape, they come in square, and they come in portrait mode, so you can post them wherever you want and however you want to post them. And again, too, you can just kind of search for Christmas, and that will bring up just more Christmas themed. But definitely check this out. We have a lot of options here. We also have, like I said earlier, we have print options. We have bulletin covers. We got tri-fold bulletin covers. And this is why I was like, man, I don't know how to show I don't know how to show all that Sharefaith has for you outside of just kind of like taking you to the website, doing this a little bit live, showing you from there. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. But trifold bulletins, we have flyers, and then we have newsletters. So all of these are available. You can check them out on the website. And then if you want to get access to these, or just say, hey, I want to try these out, or just try a set out. You can always sign up for a free trial as well. But in this case, if you did want to get access to these, you would need to be a member. But it just kind of shows you all that you get. We also have some stock photography. Now, this isn't something that is, you know, like a big focus for us at this point, and that's only because there is a website out there recently, not recent, but they're called Unsplash, and you can use all of their images royalty free. So we did hire some photographers in a season and take some really good faith-based images. But really our goal since then has been like, hey, if you need these, you can get these. But really, you know, there's some free websites out there that give these things away for free too. So that's kind of the print, the graphics, but the piece of the resistance, the thing that we're most excited about is the motion backgrounds that we get. So recently, one of the things that Sharefaith has done is historically Sharefaith has been a single producer. And if you go to the library, we've in the past been a single producer kind of library where we produced everything in-house, and we were the only ones that had those designs or whatever the case might be. Now, we still produce media regularly, videos regularly, all these things on a regular basis. But recently we partnered with some third-party producers, and one of them is Livescribe Media, and they have a huge assortment for Christmas resources. And I'm going to just show some of these. So we just uploaded these yesterday, and you get all of these really cool, like just pick a title that you need, click play, and you can get these things in HD. So this one is from a set called Christmas Glass, and you can kind of see all of these things that come with that. We have countdown videos, we have title graphics, we have live stream, we have give online, we have worship backgrounds that you can use. You can pick the colors that you want. I mean, we have a ton of stuff, and it's all themed around Christmas, with Christmas kind of right around the corner. So that's like Christmas Glass, and there's a lot there. We also have just straight up worship backgrounds, so we'll see more of the Christmas Glass. But we also uploaded some Advent style you know, backgrounds, and you can check that out on the website. Just browse around, find something that you like, check it out. We have some fall themed, like kind of fall vibes is the name of them. Just kind of sets the mood, right? That's something that we're excited about, engaging your worship experience with a background that fits the tone and the style that you're going for. And this just goes on. Like, as you can see, we have you know, quite a few hundreds of like backgrounds in all these different variety. and it just goes on, right? I can just keep clicking this button, and we have such a huge variety of backgrounds that you can see here, which is really cool. Use them in your service. We have mini movies. Like if you're looking for a mini movie that just kind of has an impactful moment in your service, maybe you're opening up your service and you want like an impactful moment, we have a lot of these great videos. Now we have some Christmas themed ones that are pretty cool. We have this one called Silent Night, that is just the song. Let's see if it'll play. I think you can hear that. Yeah. So just a short video kind of sets the tone, which I think is pretty cool. And it just has this like really, I don't know, it just sets the tone. It's a really great video. I might be biased because I made it, but it's really heckin' incredible. In addition to Sharefaith's exclusive media library, what's up, Gio? Designs and members also get media provided by our friends with Livescribe. Yes, 1230 media, all accessible on sharefaith.com. So that's really what I was talking about here, right? So we have just a huge library, and recently this library has expanded due to our partners and these producers that we have integrated in. So you have countdown videos, you have worship backgrounds, you have church motion graphics, and you just find what you're looking for and get access to it. Just get access to it. So that's kind of media in a nutshell, you know? Like, I just wanted to show you what we have access wise as far as media. And with sharefaith.com, with Sharefaith, we also have this website tool. So we've covered the media tool, and I want to kind of jump into the websites for just a second, because if you go to sharefaith.com, which we'll do right now, go to sharefaith.com, you'll see like we have a lot of products. We have a huge list of products. It's very confusing. We're working on that. But we have a huge list of products. But one of the big products that we have is this church website. These designs are built by a team of church graphic designers with church on the back of their mind. When we made these designs for these websites, when we made these themes, when we made these templates, we made all of these with this concept of these need to work for church. Not only that, they need to be universal, and not only that, they need to be easily editable and work with our media, from kids media to church media. And we built it, man. We did it. We have all of these designs. We have some classic themes as well. And I just want to show you kind of how easy it is to try it out. So like you can literally just say click try it, fill this information out, and then you can start test driving a theme today. 2 heckin' days. It's really crazy. In this case, we're going to show you, I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like on the back end once you've kind of signed up on this process. So we have this kind of hold on, we have, here it is, we have this kind of a stand-in website that we put together, which is using one of our themes called Hillside Church, and it shows you how easy it is to kind of get started. One of the things I wanted to quickly do, and I again, when I was thinking is like, how do I do this? How do I want this to go? I was like, man, I think I want to make it so that it's easy, and I want to show you live how easy it is. That was kind of my goal with this this stream today. So we've covered media. Now we're going to jump into websites. Once you create an account or you test drive a theme, say this is your church. Say you are sitting here, you have Sharefaith, you have a membership with us, you have a website membership with us. This is your church website, and your pastor comes to you and he says, hey, we need a promotional page for... We need a promotional page right now for the Christmas service. We need to get this up by this weekend. I need you to sit there, and I need you to, we're going to use this theme. Can you get this up? You're like, yes, pastor, I love you 100%. I can do that. It's never happened before, right? Like, you always got all the time in the world to do that. But if you didn't have the time, how easy would it be with Sharefaith? Well, I'm going to show that to you right now. So once you're logged in, this is kind of the back dashboard. If you're familiar with WordPress, we're built off of WordPress. We use a visual tool called Elementor, but we build everything around this to make it as easy as possible. So in this case, the pastor's like, hey, we need a Christmas page. You're going to go to pages. Once that loads up, you're going to click add new, and you're going to say Christmas. Now I've already done that in this case. Boom, Christmas, and it's going to build a new page for you. Once you get to that, you're just going to click edit with Elementor, and it'll drop you on this page. Now this looks really basic. You're like, man, where does this Sharefaith thing come in? You know, you're sitting here like, hey, how do I get heckin' Sharefaith to use Sharefaith to do this page? Well, this is where it is right here. This button is the button. This one right here, Sharefaith WordPress templates. You click this bad boy, it will give you access to everything that we have. Not only that, it'll give you access to all of the pages within that theme to help promote whatever page or whatever thing that you want. So in this case, since we know that we built this thing off of the, where is it? We built it off the Hope. But what if I wanted to just promote Christmas and say I really liked, for example, like we made these available when COVID first hit. We made these like templates that were based off of just kind of promoting a live stream. So if you click there, it'll drop you onto this menu, and here you go. Here is 2 kind of landing pages that you can build and tweak and tool for whatever you want. So in this case, we're going to import this. It's going to import it to your site. Will you share resources in Spanish? So Gio, something that's really cool. Great question, by the way. Something that's really cool with all of our stuff is you get the Photoshop file. You can edit it and tweak it and tool it for Spanish. You can change the text out. You have the design. You have the Photoshop file. And the free resources that we're making available today, we are giving you the Photoshop file. So you can literally change it to say and do whatever you need. Great question, though. Thank you, Gio. I appreciate that, man. In this case, for the website, we've imported this page, which has some default kind of things that we need. And you can just right out of the gate start promoting all of the things that you need. You can do ways to connect. It kind of fits the look and feel for your site. Quick buttons. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. I'm talking real fast. Give me a second. Let me get some coffee. But we have this landing page created based off the template from Sharefaith. And right away, we can start kind of tweaking and tooling it however we want. So in this case, you know, I don't need to see the title. I want this background to be, instead of orange, I'm going to come up here. Say I want it to be just, you know, let's just do black. This placeholder is going to be, you know, your live stream, whatever the case might be. For that, you can change out the background. All of this text is editable. And you just kind of start filling in the gaps. I stepped into the 3 months and Sharefaith made it easy to use. One cannot go wrong with Sharefaith. Craig, yo, thanks for sharing that, man. It's we've changed a lot recently with we changed a lot recently with how our stuff works. So like even with you're super welcome, Gio. Even with like the websites, that's changed recently. So we wanted to create a tool that's based off of WordPress. And one of the things we realized early on is like, man, there's some great tools out there. So we kind of we build our stuff off of the visual editor that is called Elementor, and all of our themes work with that, at least the new themes that have been designed with it, which gives you the power to like just quickly edit and move and change things however you need. But yeah, sorry, I'm getting on a little tangent, but let's kind of jump back into it. So yeah, you can change this out. You can say Christmas, but say, you know, like, hey, I don't like this. I don't like this page. This doesn't work for me. Let's try a different one. So let's go back up to this one and say I like this one better. Let's import this one. So in this case, it's going to import on top of it. So we're going to undo, Control Z, which is, this is all on Mentor, which is crazy. Now we're going to import this page, which is just like a single kind of post that we got going on here. And you can kind of see, oh, this is looking crazy. Hold on 1 second. Let me refresh this page. There's a joy of live editing. You get to see how it works. Okay. So we're gonna just remove a lot of this stuff, which is from the old page. We didn't particularly like that one. I'm trying to promote like a promoting page. Let's see if we can't find a template that would work for a promotion. I really like this one. Let's see how this one imports. There we go. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know if that is quite what I was looking for. We're gonna try a different one. And this is kind of the cool thing about it too, is like what you're seeing me do right now is all happening live. So you get to kind of just pick around and find something that works exactly for what you're doing. And in this case, I haven't found something that I absolutely love yet, and that's okay. Just gives me an option to look around at some of the other designs that we have. But look how easy I'm just like cycling through this. Just trying to find something that I really like that'll work for that landing page I was talking about. So this one I think could work. Let's import this one. Yeah, I think this could work. So like think of it in this context of like, here's your Christmas themed. We're gonna go to that website that talks about Unsplash. And actually I tell you what, let's do this. Let's go to graphics. Come up here and search Christmas. I like this one. Let's download this JPEG. This JPEG is right there. We're gonna come back over to our page here. I'm gonna say, hey, I want to import this image. I want to use this Christmas themed background. I'm gonna just click and drag it up there. It'll upload. Insert media. Boom. We're gonna change this text out. Christmas at Hillside Church. Boom. We're gonna say, hey, this is H1, and I want this text to be bigger, so we're gonna come up to style, increase it right here, and maybe you don't want this, right? Like, let's remove this guy. So we're just gonna delete that. Christmas at Hillside. And all of a sudden what you're getting is you're getting this like customization on this page where you can start building it out however you want to promote whatever you want. And all of these resources you get as a Sharefaith member, you can just tweak and tool however you want. If you wanted to go to the main page, so like say you save that and you're like, hey, that looks great. Now I want to go to the main page here, and I want to edit here, and I want to put Christmas right here. You just click edit. Building a website definitely got easier when you can just plop an entire page design in with a single click. It sure did. It sure did. In this case, it's just like I'm showing you how it all works together. And how you can use church media, not only on the weekends in your worship services, but you can also use church media and use our graphics and things like that to start customizing your Christmas services. So like Christmas services, contemporary, you know, you can just start tweaking and tooling however you need, which is pretty incredible. And all of that comes with Sharefaith. So when you sign up for like the church website membership plan, if you kind of, let me show you what this looks like. Open it incognito here so you can kind of see the options that we have. When you go to sharefaith.com, we do have a Black Friday sale going on right now. When you go to sharefaith.com, you see like these options right here for media, kids media, web and media, and suite essentials. You can kind of pick what you want. So early on, we talked about here's everything with media. With kids and media, there's some plans that include both of these, which is pretty cool. Get all access to that. But really what I was showing you is this combination right here, this web and media. So you get everything with the website. You get hosting. You get unlimited template switching. So that's what we were showing you kind of right there. You get support. You get full access to our media library and all of it right there. And if you're like, hey, I want the kids stuff as well, you can go essentials and get everything. So essentials is like everything that Sharefaith offers, including some bonus things on that as well, which is pretty cool. I've been talking a lot. A lot. But yes, we have a Black Friday sale going on right now. Right now, if you were to sign up, you can either upgrade if you're a current Sharefaith member, or if you're new and you're like, hey, I want to join now and I want to save 20%, we have this crazy sale going on with Black Friday. So you can get 20% off everything. Sign up right now, get access to that, which is pretty cool. And you get access to all of these cool tools that I've kind of shown you today. And the biggest one for me, being the media guy, honestly, is access to this library. It's an ever-growing library. If you want to start browsing right now, go to media.sharefaith.com. Start browsing right now. And if you're here and you're saying, hey, you know, Tim, I like all this stuff. This stuff is cool. But I really want to see, you know, I want some free resources. I want to see how this works this weekend. Go to sharefaith.com/Christmas. This right here, I'll drop it. Go to this link and get some free resources right now today. These are on the house. These are on the house from Sharefaith to you, and you can use them literally this weekend. Literally, you can download them, use them this weekend, see how your congregation likes them, see how your church likes using them. And if anything, you just get some cool resources for free. No big deal. But yeah, all of these are, I mean, we got some great graphics and some things that you can check out. Even some kids resources, which we talked and covered last week. Yeah. That is it in a nutshell, you know? That is it in a nutshell. Gio, yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. All of the designs that you see on our site are customizable. You can customize them and say however you want. So if you are a Spanish church and you need them in Spanish, you can customize the text to be in Spanish. 100%. Very easy to do. And I think that pretty much covers, hopefully, everything right then and there. So wanted to make these available. We want you to get these free resources. These are a gift from Sharefaith to you. And I said this at the very beginning. I'll say it one more time. Sharefaith, as Sharefaith, we are a bunch of church, like we all at one point worked in the church or are still working in the church. We are passionate about partnering with you to do the work of the ministry. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're passionate about. And if you're like, hey, I want to partner with a company that understands the needs of the church, that understands the things that we're kind of up against the wall in, and wants to help us out, that's where we come in. We have media resources. We have kids resources. We have church management software options. We have website options. We really have everything in one place, and it's designed, and we do this intentionally, to make it easy for you. We even have some live streaming options as well. So we really are the sweet, you know, all-in-one deal kind of thing. And that's kind of what we wanted to do, because we realize that you guys are limited on your time as it is today. and we wanted to make things a little bit easier. So that covers the stream today. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Gio, for jumping in today. If you guys have any further questions, feel free to reach out on sharefaith.com. Reach out to our support ticket or to our support. And yeah, have a great Christmas. Get these resources. We hope you guys enjoy them. And we will see you here next time. If you did enjoy this, though, if you like this kind of live stream thing where we just jumped in answering questions, you want to see more of this, let us know in the comments below. We enjoyed it. So thanks for jumping in. Thanks for being a part of the stream today. And we hope to see you guys next time.